Apologies for the late upload, bit of a combination of busyness and just not feeling like recording, to be honest, but we're getting the video out. A very below average week, 2,332 outside the top 100 again to 117 overall. No English, no gawn really hurt this week. So we knew from the beginning of the round that we'd be set back, so that was unfortunate. Defense was pretty solid for the most part, everyone besides Sinclair. With Lloyd out, we had Chincotta cover, 56 is fine, better than 0. Dacos captain good, just unfortunate that the majority had a 173 doubled. Midfield, Bont did his best to put the team on his back. Merritt had a 200th to forget. Really disappointing for SuperCoach, but as a Cats fan, I was at the game as well. It was quite nice seeing him have no influence on the game. Lucky Neil was at the Melbourne-Brisbane game as well. That's probably one of the more bizarre Neil games you ever see. He was at every centre bounce, time on ground was normal, but he just didn't get around it until the third quarter. A really strange night for him, that. Petrarca, 26 touches, 4 goals. He was a star from the opening bounce to finish with a 113. Absolute robbery. It would be nice to get more transparency as to how players are scored, especially when you get one of these. He's going to get either 3 or 2 votes. Probably 2, because Gawn was unreal. But how does he only finish with a 113? That would be nice to know. Laird was huge, Brayshaw solid, Walsh disappointing, especially when Carlton played the way they did. Mills played a lot of mid, but didn't really show up until he got moved into the backline in the fourth quarter. So it's been a frustrating trade-in so far, especially when Jack Steele's tonned his last 2 games. But hopefully he can pick it up against Freo, who do tend to leak points to mids. So we'll see how that goes. Rux, Marshall and Witts were against each other, and clearly Witts came out on top. And the forward line, you got the top 3 there, Goulden, Rosie, Torrento, always reliable. And then Cogs, Keys and Henry, a tier below. No trades this week, don't need to make any. So the team for round 19 will get Jake Lloyd back. Laird is out. Very unfortunate. Shoulder injury. And Adelaide are playing it safe. So we'll get Liam Henry into the midfield. Dunkley confirmed coming back, so that's great. So he's back on field, and this will be how the team looks for round 19. Captains, it's a bit of a difficult one this week. Bond to VC, I reckon I'll go with. Dacos is tempting because of how huge that Port Collingwood matchup will be. Last time they played in round 2, they tried Lockie Jones on him, and that failed from the start. So you think Port would pay close attention to him, so I'm a bit hesitant to chuck the C or VC on him. So I think I'll stick with Bont. Taranto is another we could go for, but hasn't been quite at his high ceiling form lately. Those with Shea Bolton, that could be a smoky VC for a high ceiling score. But I think we'll stick with Bont. The Essendon Bulldogs matchup should be a really good one. And the captain, my gut feel says Dawson. Last time they were at the G, he had an absolute blinder of a game. Melbourne can leak points to mids, and obviously no Laird. So if it comes down to it, I think we'll go with Dawson as captain. But that will do it. Yeah, there's nothing much more to talk about. We're at that point in the season where all our teams are complete and we're just hoping for the best. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you all had a better round 18 than I did. Good luck for round 19 and See you in the next one.